What's up, guys? Amsterdam's Books back today with another video. And today, fellas, we are branching out our audience. ACOTAR has been read. So, a background context for everything. I have read the entirety of Throne of Glass, and I probably will make a video talking about it, actually. So I already have read Sarah J. Maas before. I thoroughly enjoyed actually Throne of Glass for what it was and everything. So I was like, you know what? This year I wanted to catch up to ACOTAR. I wanted to see what it was all about. And I wanted to dip my toes in different parts of the literary world. I like to try and diversify to the best that I, really want to. And I actually enjoyed this book. Is it perfect? Absolutely not. Is it one of my favorite Sarah J. Maas books? Absolutely not. Is it bad? No. I have read worse books. Significantly worse. Like, it's not even close. I think this book is the definition of pretty good. Like, it's a pretty good time. Is it incredible, mind-blowing, like, oh my god, I need to recommend this to everyone? Absolutely not. Is it trash? Guys, come on. Don't be a degenerate. Like, the book's fine. People try so hard to hate something. So this book, I guess, spoiler-free review. I ended up giving this about a 3.5 to a 4. I think I enjoyed the characters for the most part. When Sarah J. Maas locks in on world building, dude, she's unironically really freaking good at it. Like, I don't know what it is, but when she starts getting into some of the political-esque intrigue or setup or the random, like deep world lore, I lock in. I'm like, oh, hold up. We're learning something. And it just comes off so natural and so engaging and interesting. It's like an RPG. Like, I don't know. I genuinely just love it. The plot in this book is okay. I think things get kind of more so, I guess, just the pacing of everything. I think the first half of this book is kind of rough. The second half is where things are, to me, a lot better. And the characters and stuff kind of breathe and become their own for the most part. Would I recommend this book to people? I think this is a book that wholeheartedly depends on who I'm talking to. Oh, Emster, can't you say that about a lot of books? Not necessarily. Like, first of all, I don't think this book is very, like, no, I can't lie. There is some smooching going on in this book, but nothing that's, like, degenerate to me. I don't really think any of the stuff in here is crazy. I think I would recommend it to people who are actually open-minded and aren't going in with this disgusting, like, romantasy is just smut or romantasy is just all garbage. Grow up. That's all I'm going to say to that, by the way. But if you're open-minded and if you like romantasy and you actually enjoy trying to try different stuff, give the book a shot, man. You just got to get the first one. I ain't saying you got to get the whole series. I ain't even read the whole series. I am going to try and get through one book. I'm trying to catch up to book 6, I think it is. That's coming out in October. And the whole journey will be cataloged for you guys. So, ultimately, I ended up about a 3.5 to a 4. I think the character stuff was pretty strong. No, I think the character stuff was good. I think the plot was rough. Because again, like when it's half of it's great and half of it is like, ugh, that kind of tells me all I need to know. The world building is pretty good. Again, I don't know what it is, but when Sarah J. Maas gets in her Duffy, like she's Kyrie Irving, fucking, mind blown. I'm so in. And then I don't care about pros. And that will be a video I'm coming up with very soon. We're going to have a conversation. We're going to have an uncomfortable conversation, like Charles Barkley once said. So, you guys are now going to get my reactions while I was reading ACOTAR in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoilers on the way. Peace.
Reading vlog number 1 for ACOTAR is underway. I am about 14 pages in. I just kind of want to give a little bit of a status report. So far, I think this is very Beauty and the Beast coded. Shout out to Scott in the Discords and stuff that I'm in. He pointed that out, and I could not agree more. But I don't necessarily mean that in a bad way. I mean, Beauty and the Beast, in a way, is a really well done, story. But it's interesting because Maas does the twist of making it Cinderella-esque as well, where, like, her family is, like, just complete pieces of shit to her. Even the dad, who at first you thought was going to get the sympathetic, like, okay, well, he's crippled, and, well, no, because, like, I guess he was kind of a piece of shit before. But funny enough, this book feels like I'm missing a book. Like, I read the Throne of Glass series, and, there's that, like, that sequence of novellas. The Assassin's Blade, I think it's called. And in that, you kind of start to get the, the crumbs of the world. So that when you start, Throne of Glass, I mean, I guess you don't have to, because there's whole debates around that. But then it's like, okay, you're in. But here it feels like I'm missing Tamlin's, like, arc, kind of, from where it started. Again, it just feels very like he's a good guy because he is, which, I mean, I guess is fine. Like, sometimes that's how people are, but I'm still enjoying it for the most part. Again, I just feel like, I'm probably like a quarter of the way in, and I feel like I'm currently just missing that investment, even if it's just the fun. Because you see, here's the thing. I love me when I can get hooked onto some romance. Like, it's like The Bachelor or something. Like, get me hooked. Get me in there. Make me be like, yes, this relationship is going. But I'm starting to get the crumbs. And again, I think Sarah actually is a bit underrated when she does her world building stuff. So, like, hearing, Feyre and Lucian kind of talk about, like, the, this plague and everything, I thought that was pretty cool. So for me, I think it's interesting groundwork that I think has real potential. So yeah, guys, read vlog number 1 for ACOTAR. So far, enjoying it. Nothing crazy yet, but certainly not bad. I'll see y'all in the next vlog. Peace. Okay, guys, reading vlog number 2. First off, we went to audiobook. Picked up the pace. We're fucking smoothing. When Sarah J. Maas gets in that Duffy and she starts that world building shit, oh my God, it gets so good. Like, I love the different courts, the idea of the power, and, Amaranthia and all that she's doing. Tamlin's him, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. That boy, Rhys. Yo. Rhys is disrespectful. And I fuck with it so hard. That man went into that house and he said, yo, man, if I'm the whore of this lady, I'm a snitch. And they're all, yo, he got them to bow and beg. Oh, bro, I don't care what I am. Fae, demon. Unless, like, in the future I have a kid or something, or my wife or something like that, you ain't getting me on my damn knees to beg, bruh. For this girl you just met? Oh, hell no. So to have that happen, I was like, hold on, Rhys. You kind of got me captivated here. Hold on. Can we get more Rhys? Sarah, let's Tamlin all that. It's cool, but hold on now. Rhys is kind of moving different. I will say, so I have read Throne of Glass. And this feels, the Amaranthia's, like, backstory, whatever, for the most part feels very Throne of Glass, like, I don't want to say copy paste because that'd be a little rude, but, like, extremely similar concept of, like, here's this evil queen that can, well, I guess it's spoilers for Throne of Glass, but something tells me if you're watching this, you've read damn near everything of Sarah J. Maas. This whole, like, queen manipulating this whole group of people into believing her, and then boom, like, she then can use that opportunity to get the power for herself. It's very, like, I've seen this before. from you. I will say, though, she does have that. She's pretty slick. The romance in this one specifically, it's weird because I'm enjoying the book a lot, but I think the romance is by far the weakest part of this book. Just because I feel like, again, it's Beauty and the Beast-esque, and I think, if we're honest, there is a Stockholm Syndrome-esque thing. But I do want to mention one thing that was really good. I love the use of, not charms. I forgot what they call it, but glamours. If you guys have ever played The Wolf Among Us or read Fable or anything like that, it's literally the same idea. Again, not saying that I'm sure this has been a very, similarly used power topic, whatever. Fucking cool. So I love the idea that, Tamara went in there and fucked with their memories, and I think that's awesome. And I love that the sister saw the scratch on the table and was like, hold on, bruh. But math ain't mathin'. Yeah, guys, this book, I'm enjoying it. You see, now I'm starting to just have fun with it. Again, I think this romance specifically is a little undercooked, but I do think at the same time, Feyre is a really interesting character, and I think she could have real potential. But I don't know if that's going to come into this book. I don't know what book, but yeah. So, reading volume number 2, I'm about however far in now. Feyre's got the challenges or whatever from, Amaranthia or whatever. And it is cool seeing her paranoia too, which is a lot of fun. So I'm in. Reading volume number 2, guys. I'll probably be done, honestly. Whenever I get out of work and I finish this audiobook, there's a good chance I finish it today. So I'll let y'all know. If not, I'll tell you in the next one. Peace. Holy shit. Whew. First of all, fellas and ladies, I'm tired as shit. But we did finish it. I was pleasantly surprised. Her not figuring out the riddle till the end was kind of like, come on, brother. Come on. And even then it was like, oh, but she figured it out, but I never said when you'd go free. I was like, okay, whatever, bro. Cool. Her actually killing the high fays or fairies or whatever, and then eventually becoming one was really cool. I thought that's a really cool concept. But now that she has this, these powers in this body, I'm really curious, I guess, what the hell really kind of comes next. Because now, my boy Reese did his thing. And that whole promise and deal, too, was fucking nuts. At first, I was like, okay, hold on, Sarah, this could be, we're going uber dark with it. Time out. But no, they actually ended up being pretty good. Initial reaction is, I'm actually kind of surprised this has become a series. Not because, it's bad or anything, but more so just, when I read that book, I was like, that felt like a good insular book. But now I'm, super curious of, you still had the king from across the way and, the actual ruler that puts the fear in everyone. This felt very like a Disney movie, but not safe for work, kind of. I do think, again, the world building in this book was fucking awesome. And I do want to know more. So, of course, I will be continuing on. I'm actually very excited for what can come next, because towards the end, I started having a lot of fun. And that's what I think people don't respect about Sarah J. She writes fun fucking books. Are they all fucking literary masterpieces? No. I hate to break the news to you. 98% of the authors we all love aren't creating that. But books hold more value than that. And this was a fun ass time. So overall, I'm very happy I did this. So I'll see you guys in the next, I guess, iteration of ACOTAR. And enjoy future me talking to you about the review of the book. Peace.
And we're back. So, what did I feel overall with this book? One, the villain of this book was kind of ass. The villain of this book, Amarantha, reminded me a lot of one of the main villains in Throne of Glass. Where it was like, oh, her whole thing is she got all the people of this, high, powerful society to believe this one lie. And then, bam, they all come together. And boom, she gets them under her control, with this curse and everything. And this book is very much more not safe for work, I guess, Beauty and the Beast. The whole idea of Farah and Tamlin. Okay. I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Was the romance good? It was okay. I think it's a little unbelievable just how quickly the love kind of happens. And one of the worst things of the whole book for me was when he finally, she finally helps try and break him free. And you're kissing the dude. Brother, your enemy is in the same vicinity. Run! Come on, guys. Okay. Let's also do some awards. My MVP for this book. So we have some candidates. Obviously, you have Farah. She's in most of the book. You have Tamlin. But I ain't gonna lie. My MVP is definitely Reese. Bro, whenever Reese was on the page, oh my God, the book got exponentially better. Oh my God, the book just got so much fucking better. Reese is a terrible dude, but he is so fucking compelling. Sarah knows what she gets in her bag, and she's like, I'm going to write someone that you really is not necessarily that good, but God damn it, they're going to be cool. And Reese is cool, okay? My rookie of the year is Tamlin. Farah to me is not a bad character, but she still feels very surface level / shallow. And we're not done yet, but I think just again, I'm just more interested, I guess, in what Farah can be. She's a better prospect, in the world of sports, which means I think her potential is much higher than Tamlin's, but I think right now I'm just more interested in what Tamlin has overall. And I think part of that is because of the world building and the lore and Tamlin's ancestry and all that kind of stuff. Then, end of the year. Who do I think in whatever time they had, I enjoyed every second of them? Technically, Reese would be in this category, but I'm going to go with Lucian. Lucian, I think, is a fairly enjoyable character when he's on the page. And I'm like, let's go. Some Lucian's in here. He's going to shoot the shit with some people, make some jokes. I'm here for it. Also, Farah actually ended up killing those fairies. That shit was crazy. She was like, yeah, I'm doing this. I'm sorry. Tamlin got that good. Oh my God. Tamlin got that good stuff. Guys, you see this? I'm sorry. I am such a degenerate sometimes. Degenerate with this stuff, but I'm having just so much fun. And again, I think this is what I don't get about people. What's wrong with having a fucking fun time with the book, man? This is fun. Is it the most thought-provoking, oh my God, the themes and no. But it's a damn fun time. So again, just real quick so everyone knows, MVP is Reese. Sixth man is Lucian. Our rookie of the year is Tamlin. Most potential is definitely Feyre. And I think, obviously, her potential as, a combatant is about to shoot through the roof. But there's one character I find kind of interesting. Now, I know nothing, by the way, about the world of ACOTAR. No, nothing. Feyre's sister. The one who ended up finding out about, all that fake ant stuff. You have potential too, honey. Hold on now. Hold on now. What do you got cooking up? What you got going? He is going. She's a wild card. Like, she might come in and fuck the whole series up. Like, she might come in and change the game. She might be Steph Curry. We might all be shooting threes in a little bit. Hold on. I think it's Nessa, right? Oh, man. So, my complaints are still, like, again, like, I hate that scene when she, like, finally kind of gets through to him, and it's like, and then we're just kissing. And then Amaranthia walks in like, what the fuck are you doing? What? Oh, and the riddle. Brother, come on. You didn't know that's love? Come on, man. I remember listening to it at work, and the riddle's read, and I literally whisper out loud or say out loud, it's love, isn't it? Like, come on, man. Feyre. You were like self-teaching yourself literacy. And you don't know that it's love. Come on, man. But I think Feyre dying and now inheriting this new body is going to be super interesting. I think, again, Nessa and like her family back in the human side of the world is interesting. The king. Sarah, you're not fooling me, man. I've read your stuff. What's up with that king, man? What's that king on, man? I want to know, man. Come on. And Rhys is so cool. And like when Rhys walked in to Tamlin's home and said, you don't want me to tell her? Bow. Oh my. The aura was through the roof. Through the damn roof. Okay? Incredible. Chef's kiss. I had so much damn fun with this book. I will be continuing on. And as always, guys, this is Answer Knows Books. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think of this book and the series going forward. How excited are you for me to continue on? And I hope you all have a great rest of your day, guys. Peace out.